The captain secretly poured liquor into his juice. Seeing no one noticed, he added another shot, smoothly tossed the bottle into the trash, then took a sip. Not bad. The head flight attendant had clearly seen this before. Only the co-pilot was stunned. At this point, the captain pulled down his eye mask and went straight to sleep. Judging by the crew's reaction, this wasn't the first time. Thankfully, the flight was smooth, and they were nearing their destination. But just as they began descent, something went wrong. The elevator system suddenly failed. The cabin shook violently. Passengers and crew panicked, except the captain, who had just woken up and looked completely calm. He told the flight attendant to instruct passengers to fasten their seatbelts, then took over the controls. But the moment he grabbed the yoke, he realized the plane was unresponsive. They were going into a steep dive. A flight attendant who hadn't made it back to her seat was thrown across the cabin. The captain ordered the co-pilot to pull the nose up, but nothing worked. They kept losing altitude. The captain immediately contacted the control tower to prepare for an emergency landing. But at this rate, a safe landing was impossible. To slow the descent, he dumped the fuel, then called the head attendant to the cockpit. The captain made a bold decision. He flipped the plane. Yeah, he was going to fly it upside down. With the crew's help, they actually managed to roll the plane. The dive finally stopped. But just then, a little boy who wasn't buckled up fell from his seat. A flight attendant rushed to help him. She got him back in place and buckled him in. But they weren't out of danger yet. The plane had stopped falling, but with no fuel left, they were gliding. The captain made another risky move. He flipped the plane again, but the flight attendant, who had left her seat to save the boy, was knocked out cold. As the plane entered its final glide, a church suddenly appeared on the empty field ahead. The captain tried to tilt the aircraft to avoid a direct hit, but one of the wings clipped the church. At that point, all they could do was hope for a miracle.